What if I told you the biggest mistake you can make when buying a used car has nothing to do with mileage, accidents, or rust? The biggest mistake is buying the car that looks like the best deal. We're all drawn to the sleek, modern-looking sedans and SUVs under $8,000 that seem too good to be true. And here's the truth, they usually are. They're designed to look great on the lot, but they quickly turn into financial black holes in your mechanic's garage. But what if you knew what the mechanics know? They see a secret side of the car world. They see which cars show up on a tow truck, and which ones just roll in for a simple oil change after 200,000 miles. They have a code, a list of vehicles they recommend to their own family. These aren't always the flashiest or the most popular cars. In fact, they're often the ones hiding in plain sight. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on 5 of these cars. 5 vehicles under $8,000 that mechanics secretly love because they just refuse to die. If you want to stop gambling and start making smart car choices, make sure you're subscribed because our list starts now. Kicking things off, we have a car that most people walk right past on a used car lot. It looks like something your grandfather would drive to the golf course on a Sunday. I'm talking about the early 2000s Toyota Avalon. People dismiss it as a boring, oversized sedan, and honestly, they're not entirely wrong about the styling. But here's the truth, under that bland exterior is the heart and soul of a Lexus. This isn't just an opinion, it's a fact. The Avalon was built to give buyers Lexus-level comfort and quality without the luxury price tag. Under the hood is Toyota's legendary 3.0-liter V6 engine, a masterpiece of engineering so smooth and so durable that seeing one with over 250,000 miles is completely normal. These engines just run and run and run. But that's not all. People see the 4-speed automatic transmission and think it's ancient technology, but a mechanic sees it and smiles. Why? Because its simplicity is its greatest strength. It's tough, reliable, and if it ever does need work, it's a fraction of the cost to repair compared to the complex CVTs and dual-clutch transmissions in modern cars. Inside, the Avalon is shockingly quiet, the seats are unbelievably comfortable, and the space is immense. A mechanic recommends this car to someone who wants zero drama. They know it's the ultimate hack for getting a first-class, whisper-quiet ride and bulletproof reliability for an economy-class price. It's an undercover luxury car for people who value substance over style. Next on our list is a car that completely shatters a common stereotype. Most people believe that a small, affordable car must be flimsy, disposable, and impractical. Then there's the Honda Fit, specifically from 2007 to 2013. This car is an absolute giant in a subcompact body. The first thing a mechanic will tell you to love about the Fit is its 1.5-liter engine. It's peppy, it sips fuel, and most importantly, it uses a timing chain, not a belt. That single feature saves you from a massive $1,000 service bill down the road. It's one of the first signs that Honda built this car to last without costing you a fortune. But hold up, its rock-solid engine is only half the story. You wouldn't believe its secret weapon. Honda called it the magic seat system, and it is pure genius. The rear seats don't just fold down, they can flip up and out of the way, creating a cavernous open space from the floor to the ceiling. You can fit things in a Honda Fit that you can't fit in some small SUVs. We're talking bicycles, small furniture, massive shopping halls. It's one of the most practical and versatile interiors ever designed, period. For a mechanic, the Fit is the perfect package. It combines insane fuel efficiency, mind-bending practicality, and the kind of dead simple reliability that makes their job easy. It's the car they recommend to students, city dwellers, or anyone who wants a vehicle that costs almost nothing to own and can do almost anything. Alright, get ready for the most controversial car on this list. I can already see the comments. I'm about to put a Pontiac on a reliability list. Yes, a Pontiac. But listen, this isn't just any Pontiac. This is the Vibe from 2003 to 2008, and it is the ultimate Trojan horse in the used car world. People see that red Pontiac badge and immediately think of the brand's history of plastic interiors and questionable reliability. And that assumption is what makes this car such an incredible bargain. Here's the truth. The Pontiac Vibe is a Toyota. It's not like a Toyota, it is one. It was built as a joint venture with General Motors and is identical to the Toyota Matrix. It was built in the same factory in California, side by side with its Toyota twin, using the exact same parts. That means it has the legendary 1.8-liter four-cylinder engine from the Toyota Corolla, one of the most reliable engines ever made. You get all of Toyota's bulletproof engineering, but because it has a Pontiac badge, you pay less. It's called avoiding the Toyota tax. And that's not all. The Vibe is a practical hatchback, giving you way more cargo room than a Corolla, and some models were even available with all-wheel drive. A mechanic absolutely loves this car because it represents the ultimate insider knowledge. Recommending a Vibe is like telling a friend the secret password. You're giving them the key to world-class reliability at a massive discount, all because it's wearing a clever disguise. If this kind of insider info is what you're here for, do us a favor and hit that like button. It lets us know we're on the right track. Okay, let's talk about a golden rule of budget car buying. Never ever buy a cheap used luxury car. It's a recipe for financial disaster, right? Well, every rule has an exception, and that exception is the early 2010s Lincoln MKZ. While its German rivals from the same era, the Audis, BMWs, and Mercedes, are infamous for turning into five-figure repair nightmares, the Lincoln stands apart, and the secret is what's underneath. This car isn't some temperamental, high-strung piece of European engineering. It's built on the same tried-and-true platform as the humble and dependable Ford Fusion. The power comes from Ford's robust 3.5-liter V6 engine, a workhorse found in millions of vehicles, from family SUVs to commercial vans. The parts are cheap, and every mechanic in the country knows how to work on it. You get a car packed with genuine luxury features, heated and cooled leather seats, a premium THX sound system, a silent and comfortable ride, but with the soul of a reliable family sedan. You wouldn't believe the difference in ownership costs. A mechanic sees a 10-year-old BMW roll in and prepares for a complex diagnostic and a four-figure bill. They see a Lincoln MKZ roll in, and they expect it's for a simple oil change or new brake pads. It's the car they recommend to people who want to experience true luxury without the terrifying financial risk. It's the smart person's luxury car. Finally, we arrive at a car that's no secret at all, but its true greatness is often understated. The Toyota Camry, specifically the 2002 to 2006 generation. Everyone knows the Camry is reliable, but people don't fully grasp the scale of its toughness until they talk to someone who fixes cars for a living. The secret here isn't that the Camry is reliable, it's why it's the default choice for people whose entire livelihood depends on their car. Starting every single morning, no excuses. Taxi drivers, delivery services, high-mileage commuters, they choose this car. The 2.4-liter four-cylinder engine in this generation is a legend. It's a simple chain-driven motor that is completely over-engineered for its job as a daily driver. You wouldn't believe this, but I've personally talked to mechanics who have seen these cars with 300,000, even 400,000 miles on the original engine and transmission. Their owners didn't do anything special, they just changed the oil. To a mechanic, the Camry isn't exciting or flashy. They call it automotive wallpaper because it's so common, it just blends into the background. But they have a deep, profound respect for it. It represents the peak of set-it-and-forget-it transportation. It is the undisputed, heavyweight champion of cars that simply refuse to quit. So there you have it, 5 cars that prove the smartest buys aren't always the most obvious ones. They aren't the cars with the biggest screens or the flashiest wheels. They're the ones hiding in plain sight, built with bulletproof engineering that stands the test of time. The real secret isn't just this list of cars. It's a new way of looking at the used market. It's about looking past the badge and the marketing and understanding the mechanical substance underneath. It's about buying what the experts, the mechanics, would buy themselves. Now I want to hear from you. What's the most underrated reliable car you've ever owned or known? Drop your story in the comments below. We read every single one, and if you learned something today, make sure to subscribe for more secrets from the automotive world. Thanks for watching.